Hello, 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 everybody. I am back on this Monday evening to bring you the live. So my apologies for last week. I was way under the weather. Shane was not feeling herself, and I did not get to do a video for you guys. So I'm back to make sure this week we resume on our regularly scheduled program. So before we jump into today's topic, let me introduce myself. So my name is Shane Harris, also known in the social media streets as Shane the Negotiator, and I help coaches and consultants and, of course, service providers who are overwhelmed and lack guidance to achieve true financial freedom with expert tax and coaching services. Now that that is on out of the way, let's dive into today's topic that's scrolling on across the screen. Today, we're going to talk about building a solid foundation for business success. So let's get on up into that. So thank you for joining me today as we delve into the crucial factors that contribute to business success. So just like the fable of the three little pigs, where the choice of building materials determine the outcome, businesses can also thrive on or fail based on the structure. So today, I invite you to reflect on your own business and explore the benefits of building it with a stronger material in for this particular case, like brick. So let's go on into the story. I got a little power presentation for you on the three little pigs. So y'all remember that story, Three Little Pigs? Let me go on back to the beginning of the story. So here's the three little pigs. I remember you guys, we all read this when we were kids. Well, hopefully most of you guys read it. It was a very old tale. So I'm going to go through the story again with you for reference in case you guys may not have heard of this, which I'm pretty sure everybody have, but I'm going to give you a nice little refresher anyways. Kayla, would you please sit down because your claws is messing up my live. Sit. Sit. Okay, so the three little pigs. So here it is, the story. So the three little pigs, they were sitting at home with their mama eating up all her food on the summertime because they out of school. They ain't got nothing else better to do than eat up their lady food. So she was like, y'all need to go on up out of there, out this house, and build your own because I'm sick of y'all. Kayla, sit. My bad, y'all, because I'm here trying to tell Kayla to sit down somewhere because her claws is annoying me. Anyways, now that she's out of the way. So she was like, yeah, y'all need to go get your own. So they went on, bounced on out the house, and they was like, let me go get my own stuff. So the first little pig saw the first farmer rolled up with some straw. So the pig, the first one was like, oh, this looked like a some nice little straw that I can use to build me a house. So he grabbed the straw and he went on. The second little pig, he saw the woodcutter strolling on through, whistling and singing his little nice little songs. And he was like, oh, this wood looks like it would do good for my house. So the second little pig bought some wood. And then the third pig, he came bouncing on down the road, and then he saw this person, and he saw the builder pushing the wheelbarrow with the brick, and he was like, well, this looks like this would make a good house. So he bought some brick from the welder, and they all went on about their business and went on down to town back home so they can build their houses. So here it is here. We have on the left, we have the first pig that built his house out of straw. The second one built his house out of brick. And then the third, he built his house out of the brick. So then we have the little wolf over there licking his chops up on the corner because he's just like, yeah, I'm about to have me some bacon tonight. So he rolled up on the straw house, and of course he started knocking on the door. Of course, all the pigs ran inside their house when they saw that wolf coming because they ain't want them problems that come from the wolf. So of course the wolf came, knocked on the door, they didn't answer. So he huffed and puffed, blew that straw house down in about 2.2 seconds. Matter of fact, it didn't even make it to 2 seconds. After that first two, it was done. They didn't make it to that next point two. So of course, that pig ran up out of there because he did not want to be making soup that night, and he ran to go meet up his buddy that got that brick house down the street. So he joined his friend over there. Of course, the wolf came strolling on down to that second house also, and he was knocked on the door and was like, "Y'all gonna let me in, or we gonna have to run this back?" So of course they didn't listen, and they was like, "Nope, you're not coming in." So he huffed and puffed, and he blew that house down too. So now we got two pigs trying to run up out of there, and they was hoping for sanctuary for that last one. They was like, "This first two ain't work out. Let's go on down to that third house and hope that we be safe." So of course they went on down to the brick house. So the wolf, of course, came up on this house also and was like, "Yeah, we about to run this back for a three-peat." So he huffed and puffed and he tried to blow this house down, and nothing happened. And he was blowing and blowing, and he blew this house as many times as he could all day long. It did not budge. That house ain't go nowhere because it was a little more solid than those other two houses. That wolf met his match on this one. But he was like, "Oh, I see a little chimney up there. So let me go up on this chimney, and I'm gonna make my way up in there because somebody gonna eat some piglet soup tonight, and it's gonna be me." So he went on down the chimney. But what he did not account for was that this pig right here that built this brick house, he was prepared. He put on a pot of boiling water on the bottom of that chimney. So when little wolf, you see his ashy little gray feet hanging from the chimney up here in this little picture. When the wolf came in there, his feet plopped up in that pot. And in this particular story, the wolf ran up out that pot and he got about that house. And of course, all little pigs cheered happily ever after. And that was the end of this story. But in Shane's version, yeah, that wolf got in that pot and they had wolf soup that night. In Shane's version, they had wolf soup. So let's go back in to finish up this particular story. So in the story, the first little pig constructed their house with straw. So, unfortunately, when that big bad wolf arrived, that flimsy structure was easily blown away. So, similarly, businesses built on weak foundations lack proper structure and, of course, planning. So, they often face rapid failure. It's crucial to assess whether your business is relying on straw like elements that hinder its growth and resilience. On that second house with the bricks. So, moving on to the second pig's house, they built their house with sticks. So, however, the wolf's powerful breath toppled this feeble structure down as well. So, likewise, businesses that lack a sturdy framework, such as clear vision, effective processes, and robust systems, face vulnerability that can be exploited by challenges and competition in the market. So then we come on down to that final brick house. We encounter the third little pig's house constructed with the brick. The wolf's relentless efforts to destroy it, it went in vain. It wasn't happening. Don't pass go, don't collect $200. The solid structure represented the businesses that have invested time and resources in building a strong foundation. These businesses possesses the mindset, habits, and structures necessary to withstand the trials and tribulations of the market. So the lesson, build with brick, that is the lesson. So now let's consider what your business is made of. Is it constructed with the resilience and the strength of brick, or does it rely on a more fragile material like the straw and the sticks that we just saw? If your business is built on anything other than brick, then it's time to evaluate your approach. So by doing so, you can avoid doing a disservice to both yourself and, of course, your business. But don't worry about all of that. If your house is not built with brick and you got sticks, straws, paper, I don't care what you got, clay even. If your house is not built with brick, you can join me in this 90-day journey, which is I'm extending it today as I invite you to embark on this transformative journey today. And together, we will explore the mindsets and habits of successful CEOs, learning how to build our businesses with brick. By adopting a strategic and resilient approach, we can create solid foundations that will support our ventures in the long run. That's 90 days with Shane the Negotiator. Where else are you going to get something like this? So, in conclusion, just like the three pigs, the structure of your business plays a vital role in its success or failure. By choosing to build with brick, you're investing in the durability, adaptability, and strength necessary to weather any storm. Let's commit to developing the mindset and habits of successful CEOs and construct businesses that stand the test of time. So I thank you for listening to me today on this live. I made it short and sweet. So click those links and get registered for the 90-day journey. The journey begins tomorrow, but you guys can jump in at any point in time this week. So click the link, schedule that 15-minute discovery where we can talk a little bit more and you can find out what the program is going to entail and how it can benefit you. And then we get you registered and let's get started on this 90-day journey so you guys can build your brick house. So that wolf, when they come, and that wolf can be anybody. The wolf can be the IRS because I know you guys love the IRS, right? It can be the state compliance departments. It can be clients. It can be anybody that's coming up in there and trying to take a piece of your house and blow it down. It's not going to go nowhere because you will have the foundation together. Your house is going to be solid. Your business going to be solid. Them bricks going to be laid and it's not going nowhere. So click those links to schedule some time so that we can join in this, so that you can get some more information on how you can get started on this 90-day journey. And I'm going to see you on that next video. And hopefully I can see you in the 90-day program also. Until I come back next